Hello, my name is Paige Schmalzig, and today I will be giving a speech on melanoma. Everyone enjoys summertime activities such as swimming, watching or playing baseball, going to the lake, or going fishing. Unfortunately, not everyone realizes the risks of it. I have done a lot of research on melanoma, but not just for fun. In 2012, my mom was diagnosed with melanoma. And when something like that happens to the ones you love, you want to do more research on it and find out the ways to reduce your risk. Today, I will talk about what melanoma is, why you should watch for it, what to look for, what treatments there are, and how you can reduce your risk of getting it. So, what is melanoma and why should you watch for it? Melanoma is a dangerous disease that takes thousands of lives every year and usually goes unnoticed or undetected. Melanoma is a disease in which malignant or cancer cells form in melanocytes, which are cells that color the skin. It is a form of skin cancer that can appear anywhere on your body, whether it's under your fingernails or in your eyes. You have to go to the eye doctor and get your eyes dilated for them to actually check for it in your eyes. And for men, it's more common to appear on the chest or back, and for women, it's more common to appear on the legs. The two other most common places are the face and neck, which is where my mom got it. And this is a picture of the chunk of skin that they were going to have to remove. Even though it's not the most common form of skin cancer and can almost always be treated and cured, if it's not treated at the early stages, it can be fatal. And a common misconception of melanoma is that it is confined to the skin, but it can spread in 3 different ways: through your tissue, your lymph system, and blood. You need to watch for melanoma because it usually can resemble moles and even form from moles. And you also want to watch for it because there are many risk factors. Whether you have fair skin, you have a lot of freckles or moles, light-colored hair, light-colored skin, have any personal history, or if you ever had any really bad blistering sunburns. And according to skincancer.org, 1 person dies every 57 minutes from melanoma, and it kills 9,940 people annually in the U.S. Alright, so now you've heard what melanoma is and why you should watch for it. And now I will tell you what to look for and what treatments there are. So there are many things you want to look for when you examine your body. And there are treatments, but they work best if you treat them at the early stages. And according to AmericanSkin.org, you should do a self-examination at least every 6 to 8 weeks. So what do you look for then? The ABCDs of melanoma. A is for asymmetry. If it's not symmetrical, it could be melanoma. B is for border. If the border is irregular or jagged, it's more than likely going to be melanoma. C is for color. Melanoma usually varies in colors, whether it's brown, black, tan, or even red and blue. D is for diameter. Melanoma can usually get to 6 millimeters or 1/4 of an inch in diameter, but can be smaller when first detected. And E is for evolution, because melanoma usually changes in size, color, shape, and elevation. Or if there are any symptoms such as bleeding, ulceration, itching, or crusting, that is also a sign of melanoma. And cancer.gov lists 5 different ways. Oh, and this is more examples of what melanoma can look like. And cancer.gov lists 5 different treatments that there are. There's surgery, which is what my mom had to go through, chemotherapy, radiation therapy, biologic therapy, and targeted therapy. But there are also new treatments that are being tested in clinical trials. So now you know what melanoma is and how it can affect you. So now I will tell you how you can reduce your risk of getting it. So as long as you follow 3 simple rules, you can easily reduce your risk. So first, you want to make sure you put on sunscreen. And according to skincancer.org, studies have shown that if you use sunscreen on a daily basis, you can actually cut your risk of getting melanoma in half. And wherever you don't put on sunscreen, you want to make sure you have protective clothing, whether it's a long sleeve shirt, long pants, and sunglasses, or a hat. And skipped one. And the second one, avoid tanning. According to skincancer.org, by going tanning indoors, the UV rays actually cause a person to become 74% more likely to develop melanoma in their lifetime. And last, the easiest way, just avoid staying in the sun for extended periods of time. According to americanskin.org, staying out of the sun is actually the best way to reduce your risk of getting melanoma. And you want to avoid the sun as much as possible between the time of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. So I have discussed many ways to reduce your risk of getting melanoma, but all the points I've talked about today are very important. Fighting melanoma and saving lives isn't something that will just happen on its own. We must all understand what melanoma is, how to identify what it is, and how to prevent. And they're all key elements in the battle against melanoma. So everyone loves to spend time in the sun or go tanning, but no one realizes how harmful it can really be. So melanoma is an important subject because it really affected me personally. And I think it's critical that we get the word out about it and about identification and prevention of melanoma and save as many lives as we can, because even one life lost is one too many. And that concludes my speech. Are there any questions? No questions? Well, that's good.